Play me some pimpin', man.
Oh, we ain't even started yet?
We ain't even started yet. Play me some pimpin', man.
Just doing some affirmations, that's all. Some affirmations.
Gotta play some pimpin' while Snoop in here and let the mood get right.
All the way.
Because, you know, we already done named the tour Ghetto Legends, and that's all we gonna be bringing through the trap.
Who we got?
And we got
Oh my God.
We got a 10-time OG in here.
100 times.
Undisputed OG.
Nope. Speak on it.
30 years in the game.
No cap.
Hundreds of millions of records sold. A pop icon. A movie star. Not only is he a rap superstar, he owns the label that gave him his first record deal. It's making full circle. Probably a fucking billionaire at this point. The chief ambassador of smoking. None other than everybody's favorite uncle. Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Double G.
And we can literally quote this man's lyrics all day.
Oh my God.
Life lessons.
Put them Frenchies up if you ain't got no motherfucking Doberman, no Rottweiler, put them little bit ass puppies up. Put them up.
Is that dog in my house?
Dog, we thought you could really turn into a Doberman.
No cap. For real though? I thought you could turn into a Doberman.
I was like, man, if he do that at the show, I'm gonna lose my
The transition was too smooth. That
shit, but the graphics for the time period.
His transition smooth as fuck into that dope. He was like, I ain't worried about it.
Turned into Cocker Spaniel smooth too.
Everybody turned into one. I'm like, niggas ain't with Snoop turn into dog.
Now I be smoking weed listening to Snoop.
You know
and
what?
I always wondered,
Say it.
how did you know them hoes was leaving at 6 in the morning?
No cap.
Because my mama was coming back at 7.
Come on, man.
So I had to make sure I got them out. See, I had bitches in the living room getting it on.
Getting it on.
You understand me? My mama wasn't home. If you watch the video, mom's told a nigga, look, I'll be back.
Right.
Don't have none of them fast-tailed girls up in here.
Right.
And definitely don't have a dog gun in here. As soon as she left, I, bam, had them all up in there. But I had a stopwatch on and say, hey, man, we got to get up here. But then we stopped looking at the clock and we was partying and mama came home.
The mama came home.
And Pop shot the party up.
I want everybody out.
Everybody.
All right, we want to take it all the way back.
Take it back.
Because everybody who's a real hip-hop fan know that we got the Snoop Dogg debut on the deep cover soundtrack.
Like that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What year was that?
shit.
91,
New Face, what
right?
year was that?
92?
91, 92?
May 92?
Got my hip-hop historian in the house.
Born
with me
that.
today,
I
so
was born.
Say that.
I brought him here for
that.
reference and dates and research
He
purposes.
know that. He know
Yeah,
everything.
nigga
So-
was young and fresh back then.
Jumping it off with the deep cover
Deep cover.
soundtrack.
And you don't stop.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, hit this shit. Think you 5-0. Been dealing with you for 2.5 months. You ain't hit this shit yet.
Yeah.
What you saying? What you saying, Snoop?
Deep cover. Nigga
Tyrone
pissed
Nigga.
on Lawrence
He didn't even know how
Fishburne
deep I just hit
shoes.
him with right. Did I go deep on him?
Oh, hell yeah.
Went deep on him. Movie scene like.
Come on. So it's like, we saw you become a rap star and a movie star, and now we seeing you become a fucking label owner.
Right.
The label that gave you your chance, man. How you gonna pick that up and keep that torch going?
You know what? It was like, I done so much in this music industry, it was like I had forgot about my legacy. I was so far ahead of it to where I was doing things and working with different musicians and spanning different genres. Then I had to think back to myself. I was like, damn, I don't own Doggy Style. I don't own the Dog Father. Them my first 2 records. That's like my 2 feet to stand on. So I'm like, I gotta figure out how to get that shit back. So for many months and shit, I tried to position myself as a businessman to go try to work it off. Like, you know, the people that had it, hey, let me come work for y'all and, you know, position myself to get my shit back through labor.
Right.
And then they wanted me to be a hoe. So, you know, the pimping, fuck y'all. I'm finna go over here to Def Jam and learn a little bit of corporate work, because I don't know corporate yet.
Right.
I only need a few months.
Right.
You give me a few months around the shit, I learn it. I'm a fast learner. Go to Def Jam, get a job in a position, drop a record, get Benny the Butcher signed, get Hip Hop Harry signed, learn a few tricks of the trade, find out that the niggas that had it that wanted me to hold for them, then sold it to some other people. So now, one of my big wig buddies called me and said, hey, dog, I know the people that got Death Row, and they don't know what to do with it. Let me holler at them. I know just what to do with it. So I hit them and like, let me work for y'all. The play was cool, but it's like, fuck that. How much to buy this shit? How much to buy Death Row first? How much for my masters? How much for all of the masters? How much for Suge Publishing? Give me all that shit. It's a stick up.
Let's go! Let's go! Hey, man.
Now, I've been following the play.
Man.
So the first thing you did was took all the music down.
It ain't up now.
Right.
You got to pay to hear that shit. See, because it's a business, right? See, what niggas don't understand is that thing they call stream, right? How much money you get a stream?
Bullshit.
Some cent.
Some penny.
Okay, so we're gonna have to restructure this shit.
Facts.
You get a penny point of a penny.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna restructure this shit.
Right.
I'm gonna pull it down. When I put it back up, you're gonna pay me a whole lot to put it up. And then my number's gonna look different than everybody else's when it come back up. If not, I'll hold on to it and I'll create my own app just like Disney and Stars and Hulu.
And 85 South. You know, we got an app.
Hello, and it will be a Death Row app where you can get it here, and your membership and your subscription will get you all the access to it whenever you want to. So however you want to play with me, I'll play back.
Right.
And then do you, with you buying all of the masters and getting all of the music back, do you have stuff that hasn't been released?
Oh yeah, it's a couple of records that's unreleased, and then I'm working with Tupac's estate right now because I got a great relationship with the people that's in control of his estate, and we doing some things together. So, and then Dr. Dre's Chronic album, you know, that's back in his possession now. That feel good to be able to do that, to get the label back was the shit, but to be able to break bread with the people that put you on, like, okay, this is yours, cuz, and then now next is to make sure, like, Daz and Corrupt and Rage and RBX, make sure all of they publishing and shit is right and the numbers is squared away, because in the beginning, shit wasn't right, but we know what's right. And now if I control it, it's my job to make sure that it's
right.
corrected, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's what it
Because you're in
is.
position to see what you did. Like you said, you didn't know corporate. Now that
Right.
you learned, you like, still into this day, to this day in your time in your career, you're still learning in the game that you've been in.
I came in a student. That's the first thing I came in as a student. If you really watch my career, I was a student. I was studying the industry, and then when I got in with Dre, I was his backup.
Right
Exactly,
there.
right there with him, learning. I didn't want the star. I wanted to make him a star. Listen to the Chronic. It was all about him. That's a lot of my penmanship, a lot of my direction, and mostly his production, his overseeing. But it was about him. It was about putting the energy in Dr. Dre. We all was about him. Like, fuck that. We want Dre to be the dopest ever. Then when it was my turn, he gave me that same energy back. But then at the same time, I was in control of the pen for myself. So it was just a beautiful marriage.
Did y'all know at that time when y'all was creating the Chronic and Doggy Style, did y'all know as you was creating it that it was gonna end up being what it was ended up being, or did you just know you had something special?
I think like that was like my first real experience, but Dre had been around Magic before. He had been with the Wrecking Crew, Eazy-E, NWA, Michelle A, DOC, Blood of Law, Ice Cube. Like he knew what shit felt like when it was the shit. We was just some niggas from the hood that was like, nigga, that shit banging. And every time we knew shit was banging, whether if it was our shit or other niggas shit, it was the shit. So it's like now we picturing like a Run DMC album or fucking whoever the fuck is hot at the time, we figuring like shit. Our shit sound better than they shit. And with no disrespect.
Right.
But it's like when you listening to it and you making it, it's like, damn, this shit hitting a little. Like right now when niggas making hot music, they knowing who shit is like, nigga, when you in the studio, when niggas in that motherfucking, yeah, this shit fucking everybody's shit up. That's what that was. And at that time, it wasn't as clogged up as it is now. Right now, you got 30,000 records that come out every day.
Right.
Did you hear the number I just said?
Yes, I did.
30,000 records that come out every day.
Minimum.
Every day. Back then, it was probably like, shit, nigga, 1,000 records come out a month.
Yeah, because you had to go get them bitches back then.
Quality shit, nigga. It's like, nigga, you can't be bullshitting. They can't, and guess what? Two niggas can't sound alike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got to have your identity.
How was Michael and Prince gonna survive if they sounded alike?
Right.
Somebody gotta go.
Snoop,
Can't have a rhyme flow like the last nigga.
let me ask you this. Like, looking back in hindsight, all these years later, East Coast, West Coast, the beef, the media part, what the fuck was that? And how much do you think that cost the hip-hop community? Just looking back at the total damage that shit did.
The media do their job. That's their job. I always say all publicity is good publicity when it come to me. I know how to maximize that shit. Everybody else don't. So they just do their job. Their job is to keep up confusion and to keep shit the way they want it to be. But now, like I say, y'all growing up in a different era. Nigga, y'all are the media. Based off of a podcast, Instagram, fan base, that's the media. We didn't have that control. Nigga, when we said something, they printed what they wanted to print. They print half of what we said.
It took you 6 months to see what they wrote.
Bring the worst shit.
You know what I mean?
And we didn't have no outlets where we could just grab our phones and be like, man, fuck this nigga. This nigga ain't paying me my money, my nigga. What y'all think about that?
Right. One quick like that, you couldn't just.
Hey, my
couldn't
nigga,
tell your side of the story.
Don't buy that shit. These niggas I ain't making that money. What Chappelle tell them niggas? Hey, nigga, don't fuck with Netflix, nigga. That ain't my nigga.
So we gonna fix your mic right quick.
Niggas cut that shit clean up.
Right. I mean,
What's that? Go ahead, get out, cuz. I trust you. Look like some motherfucking sea water.
He said,
Like
what's
nigga,
that?
fish finna come out there. You sure that shit's real, nigga? Is that your fish water, nigga?
I ain't gonna lie, Big Red got cheap. Y'all ain't seen them lately. They like,
Like, God damn, give me 2 goldfish with this.
He gave Snoop some detox water in this
We good? We back?
We back in?
Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, we back. Welcome back to the 85 South Show. Yes, sir. Taking over America.
no cap.
One episode at a time. Voted the #1 black show amongst black people who spent at least one whole summer at their grandma's house.
Got to have some roads.
With none other than the OG Snoop Dogg.
Say that, man. What up, dog?
OG, coming from a youngin' point of view, like, even to pick back up earlier what we was talking about, just respecting the icons, even don't matter where they at in their life. If they inspired you, you know exactly what they did. So people don't understand that motivation is spread through with love, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm a youngin'. To watch what y'all did with Tupac, give us a story that when you realize that Tupac was like, oh, he different. This motherfucker different.
Shit, when a nigga got out, he was my friend before he got out.
Right.
So just know that part, that he was my friend, right? So now when he get out, he's more than my friend. He's like my
Brother.
my motherfucking comrade. It's like it's me and you against the world now, cuz. So I take on what you take on what I take on.
Right.
So the thing I loved about him was I was so content at that time because couldn't nobody on death row fuck with me. So it was like, and that ain't disrespect, that's just saying that
You was the head honcho. You was the captain of the ship,
I
right?
took my position as far as like, okay, it's me.
Right.
But I wanted him. So it's like LeBron, hey, bring me cuz.
Right.
I'm gonna win with this nigga.
Right.
He ain't got no team, but that nigga play his ass off.
He go crazy.
Bring this nigga over here.
Right.
He teach me how to work harder. He like, we in the studio the first couple of nights he get out. I got a room, he got a room. We make a song, we in that motherfucker just listening to it for like 4 hours. Niggas got bitches up in there, niggas, this shit banging.
Right.
We go in this nigga room, he on his 5th song. This nigga make a song, as soon as it go off, pull the next beat up. We ain't finna be listening to that shit. That's the engineer job to mix that shit. Next song. Nigga, everybody in the, you rap, nigga, write a verse, let me see if you can get on this song. You got a beat, nigga, let me hear something, pull up something. Boom, 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 5, 6 songs done. Giving niggas a shot that like, why you get that nigga a shot? Then you hear the song, be like, damn, that shit bang, who did that? That nigga that was in the corner that Pac let do the beat. Like, he was resourceful like that, like, a loving motherfucker in the studio, like, this kind of room right here,
Right.
love this shit, because he gonna find something that everybody can bring, even if it's all y'all say this shit at the same time.
Hey, you already know what it is, man. It's that time.
I'm going back home, y'all.
Hey, man, ATL. Twice.
28, 29.
Where we at?
What? ATL.
The Gateway Center Arena at College Park.
College Park.
Atlanta.
College Park.
College Park, Atlanta. You know they was
College Park.
College Park.
That.
We're
Return
gonna
to the Ghetto Legends.
Return to the Ghetto Legends. We're gonna discuss all that. We're gonna discuss what's real Atlanta and
Come
what's,
on, man.
you know, Atlanta,
wait.
you know, all that.
I can't wait to tell
Yeah,
a
you
nigga where you
dig?
from. You
Yeah,
dig?
you know, Return to the Ghetto Legends, the Unfinished Business Tour.
Tell
We
them where to
back
get
in
the
the
tickets,
A.
Come on, man.
85southshow.com. That's www.85southshow.com.
Right
And
now.
Atlanta, we are coming.
Go crazy.
December 28th and 29th is after Christmas, so you can wear all your new shit, your gifts.
Going out with a bang, bro.
Going out with a bang. We're bringing the new year
crazy.
in where it all began. You know what I mean? From Smith's Old Bar to the Gateway Center Arena
You hear
at
me?
College Park. So make sure you get your tickets.
and Thursday.
Wednesday
man.
and Thursday.
I'm not playing.
Hey, and
Whole
you,
city.
You're gonna be all
Pull up.
work them days anyway, cause it's almost New Year, so you know how you say
Spend your
stuff that
Christmas
you
check.
know. Come on, see what
Spend that Christmas money, nigga.
you already know.
Get it out the envelope.
Out the card,
Buy a ticket.
buy a ticket.
No cap.
That's what it is.
Get the app too.
And 2 days. We doing 2 days. So if you miss the first day,
You
you ain't
can
gonna miss
say-
the second one.
Right.
Oh, you gonna hear about it.
Ghetto Legendary.
College Park. And Bubba's Park.
ATL. Booty, 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 rock. ATL.
I found you, Miss Lucy.
Like involving like not one of them niggas that's like in the studio that be like, man, get all these niggas out of here. Like he entertained that shit. Like I wasn't a star till I was next to him. He showed me how to be a star. Like real shit. Like this nigga was a star. Snoop Dogg was famous.
Right.
But I didn't know how to be a star. This nigga showed me how to be a star, where it was like a couple of months, because he was only with us for like 7 months, if you really look at the time he got out to the time he got killed. So a couple of months,
Was only that long?
Yeah.
he got,
96.
He was that long?
that wasn't even a whole year.
And he was only 25 years old.
So he come hanging out, right? So I got a house. Next thing you know, he get a house. I got a penthouse on Wilshire. He get a penthouse 2 doors down. I got a white Rolls Royce. He get a black Rolls Royce. So now I'm still dressing like a nigga from the hood, khakis, chucks. That nigga like, we got a meeting. I'm like, what's happening? Me and you finna have a meeting. The little homies can't show up. It's just me and you, general to general. So he like, nigga, we stepping our game up and shit is this. We gotta change your look, Snoop Dogg, nigga. You a pimp, nigga. The bitches love you, nigga. You fly, nigga. You gotta start showing your fly side, nigga. I'm gonna get you suited up, nigga. I'm gonna call this nigga Deion Scott, get your suits fitted and all that shit, nigga. And get your hair laid, nigga. Get your nails done, nigga. Put some pimping on screen, nigga. Dress me up in suits, Louis Vuitton, go shit I couldn't even spell, cuz, and pronounce. All this Italian shit. Just look at how I'm standing next to cuz when I'm wearing it. I'm like, I'm trying to figure it out.
Right.
But he already got it. He like, nigga. I'm in that motherfucker like. This shit foreign. I'm used to khaki suits and t-shirts, regular shit. This shit is like foreign. I'm like, do I look right? Nigga, I hope I don't look sweet, nigga.
Right.
These
Put your
pants
shoulders
tight as
down,
fuck. Are you sure I'm supposed to have this part out? Nigga, hold on. Nigga, wait a minute. So then once I got comfortable with it, then it was like, okay, this nigga teaching me how to be a star.
Right.
Like levels and layers. We know you gangster, dog, but can you go higher than that? What if a nigga call you to be in a movie where they want you to be a lawyer?
Right.
What if a nigga wants you to be a detective?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Look at like Ice-T. Look at how this nigga went from gangster to this nigga been on CSI for motherfucking 20-something years.
Facts.
Like at elevation, like being next to a star, like Pac's a star.
Right.
So he showed me how to transform into a star. Then when I got with Master P, the shit is called show business, right?
Right.
Death Row showed me the show.
Right.
Master P showed me the business. So now I'm the king of show business.
Right.
Ooh,
Get it?
man,
You
ooh.
was a student, so you done went in all these places and learned this shit.
No Limit was a 3-year college run for me.
Let me ask you this, did you know that the South fucked with you so hard before you got with No Limit?
Oh, my family from the South.
What's that?
I knew that because it's like the way my voice sound is comforting to the South. It's got that twang to it. But it was kind of fucking the East Coast up because they like, this nigga sound like one of them country niggas, but he from the West.
Right. It was subtle.
But damn, this nigga saying some slick shit though.
Right.
So it was like it was breaking everybody's frequency because I got all that in me.
Yeah.
My family background in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Mama and daddy.
I already know.
We just
Mississippi
migrated.
niggas everywhere. Mississippi niggas everywhere. And don't you ever forget it.
Sip.
Come on. Yeah, your flow easy to listen to for damn near anybody, especially for the South. You like, yeah, you just sound like you talking.
You know how you got a calling, you got a God-given talent and a voice. Like on any song, it's supposed your voice sound like it's supposed to be on there. Even if it don't, it made it sound better.
You know what Babyface told me?
What?
Nigga said, Snoop Dogg, your voice is an instrument.
That's real.
It's not a vocal. And you have to treat it like that. He compared me to Miles Davis when I worked with him, cuz I'm like, damn, I wouldn't start listening to cuz music. And I'm like, damn, this nigga don't even be saying nothing on his music. He like, cause his music is an instrument. And your voice is an instrument. That's why that shit fit with everything you put it in. It's just a matter of what kids played in.
Fact.
Nigga said Babyface told him that. The nigga that made shoot 'em up movies. You gotta take that goddamn advice. That's crazy.
I had some vocal direction
you-
from Babyface back.
Talk that shit, nigga.
lit.
Talk that shit, nigga.
Listen,
Let me see, hit a note.
I'm on my feet now, dude. No
What were you saying?
You just asked you about the No Limit. Like when you went down to New Orleans, I heard you say that you just saw how different the program was run by Master P. Like what are some of the first things that you saw that let you know, like, oh, this different how they doing it down here?
They were soldiers, for real, organized, structured. And them niggas didn't play. And P was serious about his business as far as like, when I first got there, first thing he was saying was like, see, don't take that nigga to the Cali old projects, bruh. As soon as he turned his back, C took me to the Cali old projects. Soldier Slim, don't have that nigga in the Magnolia. I'm in the Magnolia.
Right.
So it's like I'm violating, but then I'm listening, and then I'm watching how they not listening. Then I said, no, I'm not gonna be a bad student. I'm gonna stop doing what they doing. Got me an apartment out there first. I lived in the No Limit apartment system. Nigga, it was like the projects, nigga. Everybody had an apartment in that motherfucker. It just was ghetto, nigga.
No Limit
Everybody
apartment system.
They
Need to make a movie about that shit.
Nigga, everybody lived in the apartment. It was some ghetto shit in Baton Rouge, nigga, I swear to God. From there, he was like, okay, we working at the ice cream shop. Nigga, the ice cream shop was a bank. Nigga, it was a bank at the daytime, and then at 5 o'clock, it was a studio. So the bank was right here and the studio was right here, so we couldn't come in till after the bank closed.
Right.
We in that motherfucking little ass room. It's a nigga in this room, a nigga in this room, and a nigga in this room. But it's a machine. And we working. We ain't even on my record yet. I'm on No Limit for like 2 months. We done did like 50 songs. I'm on his album. And P like, every album you get on, bro, you know you get paid this amount for... Niggas was like... Then he like, you ready now, Snoop Dogg? I'm like, I'm ready for what? He like, come on. And we ride through this gated community. He like, pick out which one you want. I'm like, I want that one. Sign it in your name. You and your wife go down to that dealership. Pick out whatever two y'all want. Which one you want, boo? I want that one, in your name. It's the first time shit was in my name. Everything was in Suge Knight name. So this nigga showing me off the rip, I paid that nigga, gave you some chips. Now I'm finna buy you a house in your name, get you and your wife some automobiles. You ain't gotta go back to California, nigga. Spend your time in school and get your degree. And that's what I did.
That's crazy.
That's real, bro. And that was real humble of you just to, because you was already Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Right.
Just
But
to
I
say that
wasn't.
I'm gonna go fuck
My
with
spirit wasn't that. See, that's what you gotta understand.
Right.
Them niggas broke my spirit, man.
Right.
They broke me,
bring it
man.
back, bring it
They
back.
broke my spirit, man. Look, Doggy Style, working on Dogfather, win my murder case, Dre leaves, Tupac get killed, Suge going to jail, Death Row wanna kill me.
Damn, nigga. Take a nap.
This
That's
all in the same
crazy.
year.
Yeah.
Didn't cry, didn't complain, didn't beg, didn't ask nobody for nothing. Took it on the chin and just stood tall.
That's what I was gonna ask you about the Murder Was the Case album. Going through all that shit, you know, that was one of the roughest times in the Snoop Dogg whole, you know, journey. Like, you still was able to pull off that album and it's looked at now as a classic. Like, how was you able to just switch that shit off and still go to work?
Because I wrote the song before the murder case. That's what niggas didn't know. They thought I caught the case and wrote a song about it. Nigga, that's stupid. Back then.
Like, no cap. Right.
No, it's like back then, my era, the rappers, we wrote either life or death. Just look at my era. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Most of the rappers wrote their life or they wrote their death. I was in the prime of writing death. Murder Was the Case. I wanted to make a song like that because I heard a song Ice Cube had where it was like, down on the pet spot, it's me and JD and we selling more birds than a pet shop. Oh, why did niggas have to let loose? I heard 6 pop from a deuce. A black car service. About him getting shot, getting took to the hospital and some shit, but I was like, nah, I want my shit to be about me cutting a deal with the devil, then getting sentenced to the pen, and blah, blah. My story was like that. Then the shit happened. Not exactly like the song, but the shit happened was like, damn, I'm in a motherfucking murder case. So business has to continue to move. Right. So naturally, niggas like, nigga, that song is the shit. I was like, hey, cuz, this is why I'm fighting the case. I fucked around and seen Thriller again. I don't know how I seen it again, but that shit came on from the beginning. It was like Quincy Jones and all them niggas and all that shit. Then when it got to the movie part, I was like, oh, I want to do that. I said, hey, Dre, cuz, let's do Murder Was a Case like Thriller, cuz, like a movie, where it ain't just a video, but it's a movie, nigga, where nigga acting and going to. He was like, cool. Then Ricky Harris, rest in peace at the time, had wrote some shit. He basically like wrote the whole beginning of it, like the movie side of it. So he wrote the shit, Dre had the idea to shoot it, and we was like, fuck it. The label put up the money, and we shot it, and when we shot it, we also put footage of like my whole career in the making, like from me performing at the Soul Train Awards to me having an interview with Dre with the big afro sitting in his garage, like telling about my career, and he speaking on me, and just some fly shit like an EPK. And the shit worked. But it wasn't about the case, it was about the creative art that we created, and that case just so happened to be going on at the time of the, you know, of the shit that we put out.
Man, I like I had conversations all the time about the different eras of fame, you know, because we didn't came into it with the social media and everything, but you was famous when you had to write a letter to your favorite celebrity.
You had to really
real fame, where you had to go out and actually show your support all the way. So being as though you didn't transition through all of these eras of, you know, celebrity, like which one do you think was the most beneficial to you as Snoop Dogg?
I think the first one, because I come from the era that was created. The first one, the foundation, the Temptations, the fucking Miracles, James Brown, you know, all them types of motherfuckers, what they had to do to like the Chitlin circuit and the direct connect with the fans and going to radio stations at 6 in the morning with boogers in your eyes and this is radio station, we're sitting here live with, and hey y'all, what's going on? You wanna win tickets to my show? Call up here right now, call number 15. Hey, what up? Is this Snoop Dogg? Yeah, what's up, dog? Oh man, I love you. Mama, get on the phone, it's Snoop Dogg. Like, that kind of shit. And then they get mama outside of the radio station. I'm outside right now. Go down there, meet her, take a picture, go get a plate of food. Now the community fucking with me. Cause it's real shit, we walking through the hood. We ain't sending no text, no visual experience, nigga, we personal. I know your mama, nigga. I know your sister. I know your little brother. I spent the night over here. Like that kind of shit where it's like, it's really real. It's a direct connector where you feel like this ain't my fan, it's my family.
Right. It was family.
That's why they still with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My fans have grown with me. Like, it's crazy to see my concerts when I got a mother, a father, a daughter, and a granddaughter. Like, generations. And they all with it. It's something for everybody in there. Now that you just said Doggy Land, I got something for the grandkids
All
now.
the way.
Where I can hit them with something like, you know, whoop, y'all take that. Kids, grandma, parents, enjoy this shit.
Look, the nights are getting longer, but the breeze isn't the only thing that she gonna be feeling this stiff. That's right, this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable tablets and at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days in a discreet package. The best part, it's all done online, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at pharmacy. If you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, chew it and do it. Have better sex, and we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use your promo code 85South at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code 85South to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Hey, what's up? It's your man Karlous Miller. Sunday, January the 15th, we will be at the Seminole Hard Rock Casino for the Miami Comedy Festival in Miami, Florida. Me, some more, Bruce, Corey Holcomb, Lavelle Crawford, DC Young Fly, Tony Rock, Ryan Davis, and Mark Curry. Make sure you grab those tickets.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, with you transitioning, how did you, with you having that type of experience, how did you not get jaded and still jump into the social media era without feeling like, oh, this shit lame, it ain't got the same experience? What made you see the value in what is going on today? Because you don't have to do it. You was a legend 25 years ago. So
It's a nigga named Nick on my team, Nick Adler. My Jewish friend, Nicholas Adler. And this motherfucker always he would push social media on me early. This nigga made me make investments in Reddit and Facebook and invest money. Like, nigga, just put 20,000 in. I'm like, I'm fucked. What the fuck is this shit? Here, nigga. And the nigga like, ooh. Oh, shit.
Right.
So the motherfucker was telling me, first thing he was telling me about was Twitter. That's what people follow you, right?
Yeah.
So he like, man, if you start your Twitter, you'll have millions of followers. I said, I don't want no motherfucker following me, nigga. No, I mean, they're gonna follow you and I'm like, no, nigga, I don't need that. I be doing shit, nigga. What you talking about? Once he explained it to me and I start like dibbling and dabbling,
Right.
I got this shit. What a nigga had to own it? Him. Hey, what's that, homie?
Let me tell them, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. Then the thing come out, the Instagram thing come out.
Right.
He put me up on that. I'm like, man, this is just pictures and shit in the beginning. You know, it was just pictures, right?
Right, in the video came.
Yeah, so this is just pictures in the beginning.
Right.
Just pictures. I'm like, man, this shit's so motherfucking goofy, nigga. This shit's so good. Nigga, look at this shit. I'm finna take a picture of carpet, nigga, and watch 30,000 motherfuckers like it. I just took a picture of the carpet.
Right.
5 seconds later, 30,000 motherfuckers like it. I'm like, that shit goofy, cuz. Look at this shit. I can just post anything and niggas, and I said, oh, wait a minute.
yeah.
I can just post some shit I'm selling, or some shit I want you to show up to, or some shit I'm promoting, or a positive message, or some shit I'm trying to get off. Then I start thinking like a businessman, like just maximizing like, then the niggas from Instagram do an interview and say, hey man, our company was regular until one celebrity got behind it, and then we became a $100 million company. That celebrity was Snoop Dogg. I didn't have that game though. I didn't have that game to get the piece of the pie.
I need it.
I didn't have the game to get a piece of the pie.
I need it.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So now we know better. You
Right.
knew better, you do better.
Facts.
So moving forward, to the brothers and sisters out there watching, when you're valuable, know your value. Ask for equity. Ask for a piece of the pie. Don't just take that little snapback that they want to throw you up front. You want a piece of the pie to make sure that you're getting a piece of it after it continues to grow. If you grow a brand, you should be a part of the brand.
It's real. It's real. Hell yeah. So Snoop, they always ask people on any interview who they want to smoke with. Everybody in the world want to smoke with Snoop. Who Snoop want to smoke with?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
I ain't never met
We
Michael
make
Jordan.
shit happen.
You ain't never met Michael
Snoop
Jordan?
Dogg ain't never met Michael Jordan.
You ain't never met Mike? That's crazy.
Hold the fuck up, man. You one of the
You ain't
most
never
famous
met
people
Mike?
in the fucking world.
Okay, but nigga, you act like y'all know the nigga, You know the nigga when they ride.
I got the nigga shoes.
I mean, nigga, you said James Brown pulled up on you, nigga. I would think you would know Michael Jordan.
But hold on, this is why we putting this shit into the scope, bro. 'cause I saw
Put it in the air and make it happen.
I saw an interview where you said they wasn't gonna let you in London, and the Queen called down and told them to let Snoop Dogg.
That's documented, cuz. They had,
Why they ain't want to let you in, OG?
man, I was fighting a murder case.
Oh, shit.
And I flew to London to do some shows. Right, while I was on trial. So, as soon as I land, it's a motherfucking, the front of their magazine, like the biggest magazine in London is like the New York Times or some shit. They got a picture of me with a handcuff, with one cuff on, like this.
With the Black Power fist?
Nigga, it's a picture I took. They took my picture and put it on their shit. So nigga up there with the cuff hanging on, looking gangster as fuck, and it said, "Kick this evil bastard out." On the cover.
London.
In London. So as soon as I land, the interviewers racing up to me. "What are you doing here? They don't want you here." And they say, "Hey man, leave me the fuck alone. I'm going to my room, man." Get up to the room. My publicity team like, "You're good. The Queen just sent word that her grandsons love you and they're not gonna do anything to you because you didn't do anything over here. You're good." Her grandsons was William and Harry.
Grandmama, you have to let him stay. Please.
Hey, Mike.
Don't kick him out.
Michael Jordan.
Doing nothing wrong.
If you're watching this Michael Jordan, you gotta, hey, man.
What more do you want from me?
Mike probably do
I
like
didn't know what the fuck they was talking about.
Well, what kind of dog is it? I think he's split.
Is it a puppy?
He's a doggy.
Is he coming here?
You imagine what it was like when they first played the Queen Snoop music? Well, play me one of his songs. Okay, Granny. It ain't no fun. Oh, Lord.
Just when they thought she wanted them to turn it off. Let it play.
Because in fact, the bitches aren't shit. I know this to be true. I do. I know it to be true.
Well, that was some regular shit. Would you like to hear your Snoop Doggy Dog? Put it on and leave me.
That's fire.
She spin around in the chair. Guess who's back in the motherfucking house?
With a fat crown for your motherfucking mouth. Like, so Snoop, like,
See when he wants to return. Snoopy. Grandmommy, when is he coming back?
So, what you saying that, you know, Mike being one person that you haven't met, who had Snoop Dogg starstruck? Like, oh shit, it's him.
No, it was her.
Who?
Your movie, nigga.
Who, nigga?
Bones, nigga. When I go to shoot Bones, right?
Right.
I don't even know if I told niggas this shit before, but I gotta fly to Frisco and then to Vancouver, because the movie is in Vancouver.
Right.
So, fly to Frisco, boom, in the airport, chilling, sitting down. A motherfucker walk up behind me and do like this. And it's Pam Grier.
Oh, Jackie Brown.
You talking about coffee?
Listen, wait a minute, that ain't the good part.
What him?
So she's sitting next to me, and she like, "You ready for this role?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm ready, Foxy." So I said, "Give me 1 second." I go to the bathroom, nigga, and do this. Nigga, I can't make it up. Nigga, my security at the time had to come get me off the floor. Nigga, I'm in a nasty-ass bathroom on the floor, nigga. Nigga sweating, nigga, just like... I swear, cuz I'm like, nigga.
You imagine a nigga walking in that bathroom. Hey, Snoop, what's up with you? What the fuck?
Nigga said, what's wrong? I said, cuz, I just met Pam Grier, cuz. Pam Grier out there, cuz. Nigga put water on my face. I regrouped, sit next to her. Nigga, me and her seats is side by side, nigga. She just, it's amazing the way she making me feel comfortable, cuz this is my first starring role.
Right.
I'm nervous. I'm shy, and then it's like, this is Pam Grier, cuz to you young niggas out there, what Holly Berry was to y'all 5, 6 years ago, you understand me?
Right.
Yes, Pam.
Believe it, the queen of black exploitation, the queen.
Come on now.
So she had me rattled, man, and it was, she comforted me though. She like took me back to the hotel and gave me a nice little meal and just gave me that conversation that I needed to have, cuz to feel comfortable on screen. Because I guess her seasoned veteranship showed that I wasn't, ready like that. So she got me all the way ready, cuz Pam Grier had a nigga starstruck, cuz with some real shit.
Oh my God, man.
Okay.
That's a... Man, sit in a bathroom. Nigga.
Man, you know that shit stank.
And you know what's crazy? It's niggas that tell that story right now that nobody believed till right now. I told you that was that nigga Snoop on that airplane, on that bathroom
They clean them
floor.
bathrooms.
This is what I gotta ask though. How did you link up with Nate Dogg? You know, Nate Dogg, a legend, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
And man, the shit, the
greatest.
the
He the
shit that
greatest.
y'all did for the West Coast and
1986, cuz we was in at Poly High School. Nate was in the 12th grade, I was in the 10th grade. We was in science class. I don't know how we was in the same science class.
Yeah, Nate was probably a little bit behind. Yeah.
he has we catch up on.
Big science class, nigga. So we was sitting in the back of the class, cuz, and I would beat on the table, making beats and shit, and this nigga would be singing like other people's songs,
Right.
but he would make them dirty. You know what I'm saying? So he would like flip a nigga Luther Vandross song and sing some dirty shit. Nigga be laughing and shit. Then we had 7th period together, which was PE. So we had a nigga that would beatbox. A nigga would beatbox, I would be rapping, and they would be singing along. And we just became like dogs. Like, we both loved music, we both loved fucking with the women, and we loved playing basketball. And we just got tight like that. And then Warren G got into the equation because he was always trying to do music. Dre is his brother, he wanted to be a DJ, he wanted to be a rapper. He was always pushing rap on me, so the shit had to come together because Warren G was like one of my best friends and Nate Dogg was becoming my best friend because of the school we went to. So like after school and in our afterlife with selling dope and becoming teenagers, we clicked up and became 213 because it was a group in Oakland called 415. That was the shit. Richie Rich and D-Lo. And we liked them niggas so much, we was like, we need to be 213 so we could represent Southern California. And that's how Nate Dogg and Warren G formulated our group.
Man, one of the groups that I love that, embodied that sound that y'all created was the Dove Shack. Like, did you have anything to do with that? Like
nah, them little homies. But 2 Scoops that was in the group, when I first started like writing raps, I used to use that nigga typewriter.
Snoop, you wrote raps on a typewriter? Hold up, this might need to go in the Smithsonian.
You wrote raps on a typewriter. Look, nigga.
Damn, I fucked up. I gotta do this shit again.
Hey man, I fucked up. I put 2 E's in bitch.
Oh man.
It's supposed to be bitches, not bitchy.
I was writing on paper, cuz, and then I would lose my shit. And this nigga typewriter was organized. This nigga had paper organized and shit, so I'm like, I'm just gonna type my shit up. Nigga, I used to type like 65 words a minute, nigga.
Oh, no, you gotta speed up, DC. Do it fast.
I'm surgical with this shit, That's hilarious.
No, on the real though, cuz, that was a skill that I took up in junior high school, at the little white junior high school I went to. they gave a nigga typing class and I took it. Like, I was one of them students that was like, I took a wood class, a metal class, I took typing, I took home economics. I took classes that was like different. I didn't just want to be in the class with the homies and shit and then go home and get a whooping and get in trouble for fucking up. I was trying to pick classes that was like different and shit. And then some of them classes had some bad bitches in there too. So I'm looking to see what the bitches is at. Bitches in home economics.
Right.
I'd like to have home economics.
Right.
Can I try out for that? Glee Club?
Right.
Some hoes in there, hold on.
You was in the Glee Club, nigga?
So tell us, man.
Hello, Chico Bean here again. January 6th through the 8th, 2023. We pushing this shit out. You ain't got no excuse not to know I'm coming. Improv in Tempe, Arizona. I'll be there for 5 shows, so get your tickets. And I ain't even gonna read this one long, because this shit in January, so you got plenty of time to get your tickets. All right, so, I know it's gonna be around tax time. You're gonna be getting your W-2s, so think about me when you start to think about what you're gonna spend that money on. January 6th through the 8th, 2023. I will be there.
Hey man, English Major merch live right now. ClaytonEnglish.com. Go get you some, man. We got all the HBCU inspired colorways, man. Go get it. You know what it is. Let's go.
So tell her like back then growing up, because you from Long Beach.
Yeah, East Side.
East Side. And a lot of people get LA confused because they just think they be in LA everywhere in California.
No, it's different
Knowing
cities.
it's different cities. 20 minutes this way, 10 minutes this way, 20 minutes this way.
Right.
So explain the difference, even though it's the same, from LBC and LA in the different cities.
Well, LBC is the all Crip city. We're the city by the sea, the turf by the surf. We're a little bitty city and we tightly knitted. It's a east side, it's a west side, it's a north side. And through those dimensions, you got different races, different ethnicities, different gangs, different families, and different people that's been a part of the city for a long time that keep it reputable, whether it's on the streets or behind the wall. So when you come to California, we known for what we do. Whether it's sports, whether it's entertainment, or if it's the ignorant shit, we do it all. We bring it to you any way you want it. And LA is LA. In LA, there's different sections in LA. There are about 600-700 gangs in LA alone. So it's not about the city, it's the hood you from.
Right.
Because LA is the county,
Right.
but Long Beach is the city.
Now, speaking of hoods, that's something that anybody that comes from one knows is very delicate navigating, getting out and being able to still have a presence there because you don't want to leave your people behind. But that comes with a lot of, heartache and pain because you lose people along the way. And so how have you navigated that? You've been in the game since 1992 and you made gangbanging worldwide. You helped take it worldwide. Even though, it was the most positive aspects in watching you personally, it still comes with what it comes with.
Right.
So how do you navigate those people who still are in that mentality and never gonna come out of it while you still gotta go be Snoop Dogg all over the world?
Well, what I did was, I created a, you wanna wait for that train?
Yeah, they running a train right now.
You wanna wait? Why we ain't in there?
No, I don't wanna be in that.
Okay, all right, talk to me then.
Too loud, that mother.
You done went back to when you was on them porno movies, yeah? And we'll get to that though, I had them.
Did you bring them new
You made me forget the question when you brought up porno.
No, it was just about you navigating, being from the hood, being one of the guys that was originally from your set and going into superstardom.
If you follow my career, I put a group together called the East Siders, right?
East side up, east side.
Big Trade E,
Trade E from Insane.
Goldie Low.
Goldie Low from 20 Crip.
which is rivals.
It's not rivalry, it's family, but it's tension and it's misunderstanding based off of old beefs and old shit that happened, but it's actually family. This is Long Beach. These are the biggest gangs in Long Beach. These are the gangs that run the city. And what I mean by gangs, I don't mean like terrorizing, I mean like organized structure. They do positive things, they do try to bring the hood together. So what I did was put the two MCs together to bring some peace because I knew that his homies would follow him, his homies would follow him, and if they got together, now they're gonna start to communicate and start, well, you know what, nigga, I don't really hate you. Nigga, nigga, you my cousin, you know that, right?
Right.
Nigga, my mama used to fuck with you, and then it's dialogue. Then it's not, pow. It's like, my nigga, let's just talk about it. Let's figure this shit out so we can find a way to try to be better. And through the music, that was my vocal point was music. So I can make it move in the hood by bringing on two homies that I know that are active, put them in a musical position to make music. But then negativity came with that because Dogg fucking them. He ain't giving them their money. He doing this. He ain't paying them. And it started that kind of shit. But at the end of the day, I stayed solid, stayed true to what I do. They had to see that I wasn't wrong, that I was right. Our relationship is just as good as it was from day one, but we had to go through those hurdles for people to understand that this is a business. And sometimes bringing the hood with you, they don't understand business. And you can't teach them the business overnight. Like LeBron gave his homies a shot, they gotta know what they doing though. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Pretty sure it was 7 other niggas that wanted the spot, but they didn't know what they was doing. You gotta know what you're doing when you get that position with the Dogg. Whatever business it is, it can't be gangbanging. We don't do the business of gangbanging. We do the business of peace, saving lives, and intervening into that type of shit.
Right. Now, one of the people that you influenced heavily was Nip, you know what I mean? And you know, all the way down to people saying he looked like you. But he was one of the most brilliant people, man. So what is something that you learned from Nip?
Be you. This the G'est shit he ever did. They was doing Straight Outta Compton movie, right? So Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, all them niggas calling me. Man, we trying to get Nip to play you in Straight Outta Compton. He ain't getting back to us. All right, let me holler at the little homie. Boom, I hit him up, Nip. Let me holler at you, pull up on me. He come over to the spot. God, they want you to play me in the Straight Outta Compton movie. I'm happy as a motherfucker to tell him. He like, no disrespect, big homie, but I can't play you in the movie because then people gonna just know me for being you. I gotta be me. And that's with all due respect. And I was like, damn, that was gangster as a motherfucker. I called him nigga, I said, cuz, y'all gotta go find somebody else, cuz. I was like, fucking with it.
Right. Speaking of that, man, why you do the voiceover in the movie? Why you do this shit, man? I was like, man, that's Snoop voice, man.
That wasn't me, that was a machine.
But I gotta ask, you did the voiceover shit, and you know some of the best shit on the internet is you doing the voiceover on the motherfucking Discovery Channel, Animal Planet type shit.
Yes.
Oh, bro, when you gonna put that shit? Yeah, the Animal Planet shit. When you gonna put some more of that shit up?
I created that on GGN. You know the GGN was one of the first podcasts ever created.
I want the man, listen. No sativa. That's one of the ones we always was like, man, we gotta get on the GGN, man.
The GGN, so I created a lot of shit off of the GGN that my good friend Jimmy Kimmel, he happened to have the ABC show, the Jimmy Kimmel Show, which I was his first guest the first week that he started, his first 5 days. So we like family, right? So Jimmy watching the GGN and he like, nigga, that shit funny.
He ain't say nigga, dude.
Nah, he ain't.
God damn, Jimmy!
Jimmy said, hey, Snoop, that's funny. So I'm like, what you want to do with it? Cause you know I'm gangster. Well, what you want to do with it then, cuz?
Right.
He like, I think I want to produce some of it and bring it on my show. All right, cuz, let's do that then, cuz. Just make sure it's in the GGN fashion so my shit'll look like it's supposed to look.
Right.
Nigga bring me down, put me on his show, and then the shit blow all the way up. Then I double back on my show and do it a couple more times. Then he bring me back on to do it again, and he had me do like some old school basketball shit where niggas was just passing the ball 10 times and didn't dribble and shit. I was roasting that bullshit. It was one nigga on the team and like, get this bullshit out of here. And he was like, man, you got a career at that shit. So I started doing that, and then I started getting announcing jobs. They
That's
let a nigga
the
announce
nigga.
this. They let a nigga announce this. Then
The boxing match.
Olympics, boy.
And him doing the boxing match, my nigga, nigga Snoop said, oh, it's over, cuz, sleep. I was like, cuz, he is sleep.
Bro, the color and shit on them animals, though. That nigga said, is them mongooses?
that nigga jumped in the ring with some basketball shoes on.
Now, speaking of that, man, how do you know, is that something that you learned over time to just be Snoop? Because, you know, sometimes they'll book you for shit and they be telling you what to do, and I'm sure a lot of times you go in for stuff and they be like, well, we want you to talk like this or do this. How do you make them know that, man, the best thing I can bring to this is me?
Well, in the beginning, I didn't have no control. I had to, like, basically take what was given. You know, you create your control based off of how you get down. And, you know, your reputation and your resume and your ethics. So I'm not hard to work with. I'm just a perfectionist at what I do. So a lot of times when I'm on the set, motherfuckers gotta let me bend it a little bit to make it, you know, fit the way it's supposed to fit. But if it's not supposed to be Snoop Dogg, then I allow them to direct me and give me all of the shit I need. But if it's Snoop Dogg or close to the vein of me, I gotta be in a little bit of control of it to make sure that it's projected right, so when y'all see it, y'all enjoy it.
I know you was the true nigga. When I think it was the BET Award you had to host.
Yeah.
You was smoking on stage before.
Yeah.
I'm like, this in between the tapes.
Yeah,
He up there smoking on stage. I said, oh, this shit different. I want the Snoop Dogg accent.
Exactly. I seen him do something. They was like, you can't smoke in here. He's like, no, nigga, you can't smoke in here. I can smoke.
And the Super Bowl shit. We gotta talk about the Super Bowl shit.
Crazy place you ever smoked?
White House in the bathroom.
Under whose presidency?
You know.
No nigga.
Oh, yeah, I bet. I was hoping that it was him.
We know.
I was hoping it was him. We ain't gonna say
Man,
what
that's some
happened. We
real
know he
nigga
probably
shit.
crept in there.
Hold
That
on,
nigga-
but was it relaxed or was you like, man, I'm gonna do fuck what they say. I'm gonna do
See if the
shit.
Secret Service can really keep a secret.
It was Herbie Hancock was getting inducted into the Kennedy Center that night.
Right.
So I performed. Michelle Obama, all of them up there, they rocking to the music. Well, say ho, I'm making them do shit that niggas don't normally do at this event.
Right.
Say ho, say biatch. They up there rocking. So afterwards, we got
Nigga,
dinner.
look out, see Nancy Pelosi. Biatch!
Nigga, is that the Senate?
They got that Bubba Rock out there.
Snoop do bitches ain't shit.
Look. So later on, they do a dinner at the house, right?
Right.
So it's only one nigga in there with me, Chris Spencer.
Right.
So, yeah, we in that motherfucker, right? And he like, nigga, how you get in? I'm like, nigga, how you get in, nigga?
Right.
So we meet Obama and shit, well, what? So I'm moving around. I'm like, nigga, I'm in the White House now. I need to move around, nigga. Fuck all that. I move around to the kitchen. I'm like, where the butler at? And the butler come out the back. It's a nigga, too. I'm like, what's up, cuz? I'm like, where the bathroom at? Come, I'm trying to woo-woo. He said, you trying to do number one, number two? I said, nigga, I'm trying to woo-woo.
Number 3, nigga. Number 3.
Where is that, nigga? That nigga said, 2 doors down that way.
Right.
I said, you sure? He said, yeah, the food smell gonna drown it. I said, this shit here loud, nigga. So I went in the bathroom, pulled it out my sock, cause you know, Secret Service and patted the nigga down 100 times, but they didn't feel that thing down there.
Right.
Pull him on out. Yeah. Iggy!
I've been trying to hit it though.
3 times.
About 3 times.
That's getting out of respect.
No, you know what I did next?
What you do?
I lit up some tissue.
Right.
Boom. Let the tissue run for a second. Let him burn down, whooped and throw him in there real fast.
Right.
Hit him one more time. Mix that smoke, tissue and fire.
Right.
What a deal.
What?
Man.
Come back outside like ain't nothing happened.
Ghetto legend.
All the way, the most legendary.
Let's get a
like,
legendary shit.
You know, I'm not as much of a connoisseur as my brothers here, but y'all would agree and say Snoop is the king of the weed. Yeah, of course, he's the
I
number
don't
one.
think this shit would be legal
So-
where it is without Snoop
so-
Dogg.
He told me I rolled up a backwood. You remember you smoked it that day when we was at Mike Elsewhere?
Look what I'm smoking
He said,
now.
well, you rolled this, cuz? I said, bet.
You did.
Oh, nigga, that's the most affirmation you can get now. Now, I've heard legendary, not only heard, I've seen what smoking with Snoop Dogg can do to niggas.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
That
My
shit
brother
had
right
my
here.
mind just, I just
My
killed.
brother right
I couldn't
here.
remember 10 seconds ago.
This nigga is a nigga if I had to pick some niggas to send into a weed war, this is one of the niggas I'm nominating.
He coming too.
Oh yeah, well both of y'all niggas.
Yeah, they
I
got it.
used to be, too.
Yeah, y'all niggas. But nigga, I wasn't on the episode of the show when you came. I was upstairs watching.
What, Wildin' Out?
Wildin' Out, yeah. So I'm one of the ones that you came and did.
I know because I ain't never get to battle you, cuz.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
No, I'm just.
I know. You see everybody? You see everybody like, oh shit, that nigga about to stand up, nigga. But you know, I'm upstairs watching the show, right? And I knew that Los had spoke with you, and I watched the show, and I see my nigga Los picking lint off the microphone, nigga. I'm like, that nigga high as a kite. I'm talking about my nigga like this.
Man, I would get all this shit. I was fucking
I was
gone.
like, nigga, after the show, I said, Lois, you straight? He was like, fuck nah, nigga, I'm high as a motherfucker fucking with that nigga
Man,
Snoop.
it's this picture with me and Jordan Sparks. I'm on that bitch like this.
So
What you want the THC level to be?
right, that was about to be my question. Like,
Probably
is
like
it
35, 40.
35, that's
decent.
it, no.
You know what's crazy though? Look, so I'm on the movie set, right? So the first day I get to the movie set, there's a bunch of little kids, they like 12, 13. They don't really know me like that as a rapper. They know like Snoop Dogg for other shit. So it's a little fat nigga up there, they like, he rap, he wanna battle you. I'm like, he wanna battle me? All right, come on. The fat nigga don't even get his words out. I fuck him up fast. Then I fuck up 3 other niggas like on some karate shit. Pop, pop, pop. And that's for thinking, pop, you niggas can get some. So nigga come back the next 2 days and they just keep coming. I served the niggas, they ain't said nothing in 3 days. Then today the little nigga said, I watched your battles on Wild 'N Out. We don't want no more. I'm like, all right, cuz, well, respect that then, nigga, before I kick you in your motherfucking chest.
like, how you that shit?
Fuck you. But just because he said that, you see it, and it's still gonna be there. I ain't cutting my shit. That's right. January 3rd, there's some niggas in the background looking. Say something, nigga. What you got to say? I see you back there, dirty, hoodie ass nigga. Say something. Say something. I'm on all you niggas. Any niggas say these niggas walk around the corner to see my shit. Fuck all these niggas. You see it? Nigga, fuck you, nigga. You got on a genie cap, nigga, with nothing up under it. Nigga, cast a spell. Yeah, fuck all these niggas. January 13th, 2023, nigga, it's going down. Nigga, fuck it, I'm keeping my shit off just for these niggas. Let's read the rest of them. January 14th, Chico being back again. MGM Center Stage in Northfield in Cleveland, Ohio. I be there. That's right, me and my ball spot. Fuck these niggas. Next, January 20th through the 22nd, 2023, Funny Bone in Virginia Beach. 5 shows right there. You see it? All right. Next. Fuck these niggas still, they still looking at me. January 27th through the 29th, I'll be at the Improv in Ontario, California for 5 shows. Yeah, nigga, I got work. I ain't got no hand in front, but I got a job, bitch ass nigga.
Hey, what's up, man? I didn't know you were right there, man. It's your boy, Jack Thriller, AKA Luke Eyewalker, AKA The Visionary. It's going down in a major way, man. That's right, I'm finally here. 85 South, 85 South, 85 South. We're talking about my new show, New Jack Thriller City, man. I got some of all my famous friends coming through from Music Soul Child, RL, Drew Hill, Delicious. It is we're down in a major way, man, and I need you to tune in. Not now, but right now to Channel 85. Make sure you subscribe to New Jack Thriller City on YouTube. New Jack Thriller City on YouTube. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy, entertaining from one to done. I'm even giving out relationship advice. So if you need relationship advice, man, make sure you DM me at Jack Thriller. New Jack Thriller City. New Jack Thriller City, live on Channel 85. Hey, do I have something in mind? Y'all go to commercial. Don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to. Let's go.
Keep that intensity, man. Like, you know, you started battling, you say, back in the day, you know what I mean? In the hallways.
Our battle rap was different, right? No disrespect to the battle rap right now. We had to freestyle. Right. We didn't have time to go home and, oh, DC had a baby on the side. DC hairline is fucked up. DC is this. I had to make it up on the spot. Right. Nigga, like, get at you right now. Nigga, that bop, that boop, bop, that bop, bop. You niggas got too much time right now to go home and write it and prepare it. Right. Like, we didn't have all of that time. No disrespect, but that's just the battle era that I come from. It was like, nigga, pull up and get at it. Nigga, what's happening?
Right. Off the dome. Right.
You see 8 Mile, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Was they writing shit or was Cuz getting, nigga?
He just knew he had a rap and he had to go out there and battle.
Right.
Yeah. Go to the next event.
That's where it started. Like, I'm from the original foundation. That's why I'm not in that, because I'm from the foundation and it's outgrown me. But I respect it, because the battle rappers already know what it is when it comes to me. I've done Gladiator School, I've done battle raps for them where I put the function together and allowed them to get out, because I fuck with them and I love how they get out. Right. But I'm just saying, I come from the era of KRS-One.
Yeah.
Where nigga fired up right now.
Right now. Was it anybody you ever ran up on when you was young, Snoop Dogg, that you was like, man, I wish I can go at it with this nigga, just on that style of battle rap?
That's how I met Corrupt. Me and Corrupt met battle rapping in Hollywood at the fucking Roxy. It was a talent show for my homies Perfection, which was the Twins, Folsom, Domino, and Beefy Loco.
They got toe jam.
Yeah. All them niggas was in one group. Them niggas was in one group called Perfection. So they go to a talent show in LA, And they do their little thing, but they don't win it. So when it's over with, it's a female in the streets, and she talking to my homies like this. You Long Beach niggas is weak. My homeboy will serve all you niggas. She talking to my niggas like that.
God damn.
So I didn't perform.
Right.
I'm just with my niggas. So she like, yeah, nigga, my homeboy serve all. Here he come right now. And it's corrupt. This nigga, skinny little nigga. She point at one of the niggas from Perfection. That nigga just started sawing this nigga head off. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, you niggas are pop, pop, poop, pop, pop. But he freestyling.
Right.
He right now.
Right.
So he taking all the niggas out. Them niggas is like bowing down. They ain't even saying nothing. I come off the wall like, nigga, what's happening, nigga? Bop, boop, 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 boop. He fired back. Boom, 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 boom. We going at it like 15 minutes. I can't get none. He can't get none. It's like we just swinging hard and ain't nothing penetrating. We end up like talking about, nigga, your jacket is fresh and your shoes is tight.
Dog, you niggas come here.
Be this nigga friend.
Let's get friends.
I swear, nigga, we ended on the ground. When we was standing up, we ended like this. Nigga shaking hands on some like, nigga, cause we couldn't fuck with each other.
Right.
Like a movie scene, nigga. Nigga got up.
All right, you done? You done?
You good?
I'm through. You through? You good?
Nigga,
I'm ready to go home, motherfucker.
Nigga, on the ride back home, niggas was in the car like, cause they had never seen me like that with nobody. Niggas was like, that nigga was hard. They were like, you had to pull out your best shit on that nigga. I'm like, I know, cuz. I said, cuz, if I ever make it, I'm gonna go back and get that nigga. And I went back and got him.
For real, he got
Look
one
at
of the coldest verses ever written. Well, if Corrupt gave a fuck about a,
But see, I
I'd
wanted a
always
nigga
be
on my
broke.
team that could challenge me. Another nigga like that was my cousin RBX. Now, my cousin RBX was the greatest rapper I ever battled, because he's the only nigga that never lose to me. I battled him like 7, 8 times in my life and never beat him. This nigga had a song called My Vocabulary, where he had big-ass words and understood the meaning, then he went backwards with the words. Then he had a song where he used to always fuck me up. It started off like this. Laying in a field, baffled and perplexed, once again, the powers of the X, wondering, will this war come before I am ready? It is time, load the weapon. This is the doormat to the funky format. Now step in, slam the door, hit the latch. Let me manifest the words of a rock. This nigga was hitting me with shit like this in the 80s. I'm like, shit. The way he's saying it, his body, his spirit, all that shit is like, damn, I can't beat this nigga. So as soon as I get a deal, hey, Dre, we need to have this nigga with us, cuz. I can't fuck with him. It's my cousin. He'll make us stronger. Let me hear him. Bring him in. Boom, now he in. Now I got 2 niggas around me that I know that's gonna make me
Extra kill. Right.
I need niggas better than me around me, so I can outwork them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
If everybody around me lesser, I ain't got no reason to work. That's why y'all niggas work. That's why this shit, this team right here works, because all you niggas trying to outwork each other for the right reasons. Make it make sense.
make it make sense, nigga.
They sin, y'all.
Make it dollars.
Man, this nigga Snoop Dogg in this bitch, man. It's like, man, this shit crazy, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Have you gotten to the point where you recognize the stat, like you are the most famous, most well-known, most recognizable, not just rapper, but one of the most recognizable artists to ever live.
Hall of Famers.
People, human beings that ever live.
Like everybody fuck with Snoop, like you said, from the fucking kids to their grandmother.
I mean, all the way from all over the world. There's no way you can go in the world where people won't know Snoop Dogg.
No cap.
You think so?
Think so. Nigga,
You
we've
like
been on.
Bill Cosby. I mean, not Bill Cosby.
No. God damn,
It's not a
Hold your drinks, ladies. Hold your drinks. Hold your drinks, ladies. Hold your drinks. Hold your drinks, ladies. Hold them.
Wasn't me.
Cut that shit out.
Drinks
Hey,
on
did you-
DC tonight. God damn it.
Hey, did you think you was gonna get the reaction to the white character you did, Todd?
No. Let me tell you, look. I shot, what the fuck did I shoot? I shot some shit with Nia Long, right?
Baby.
It was the GGN, cuz. I had shot some shit on the GGN where I did like fucking Boys in the Hood remake.
Yeah, where you was
where I
swinging all
and
stupid,
shit.
yeah.
This is stupid shit.
Oh, yeah, y'all ain't
For the audition shit.
Yeah, so then I did the other one where I played the white dude in the movie she was in. What was the movie where she was dating the white dude? The best, no, it wasn't The Best Man, it was some other shit.
Yeah, it was The Best Man.
It was something like that. I think it was
It
that.
was The Best
So
Man.
I do that shit, right? Then they say, cut. I'm like, cuz, let me do something with this motherfucking white face in this wig real quick. Cousin Ricky Harris was there with me. This nigga always is my funny nigga since I've been a kid. He like, you should make a white character named Todd. He said, make him like a white boy, Todd, and I'll be Dick. I'm like, Todd and Dick? I'm like, that shit sound hard. He said, but you gotta talk like a white boy. I'm like, all right, let's roll, cuz, fuck it. Hey, what's going on? It's fucking Todd.
Right.
Rolling down the streets, just crocheting. Fucking riding the wind. Fucking white guys connect. Yeah, baby. And I put that shit on Instagram, that shit blew up. Niggas was like, cuz. And I just did about 7 or 8 of them motherfuckers, and I took the makeup off, and niggas wanted it again.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, that makeup took like 7 hours. Nigga, I ain't putting that shit on again. Y'all got me fucked up. But then a nigga called me to be in a movie with it. The Deion Taylor movie.
So now you gotta sit your head down for 7 hours.
But it's like, it got a role for me.
Facts.
Like, it was such a clowning moment, but niggas seen the talent. Now, what I say, you never know who watching.
You've been doing some funny shit too.
Right, bro.
You had the
You been wearing tank tops in your movie?
Shut the hell up.
Put you in tank
Doggy
tops.
Fizzle Televizzle?
Yeah.
Doggy Fizzle Televizzle.
Yeah.
But like,
Doggy
speaking
Fizzle Television was before the Chappelle show.
Yeah, I know.
Let me tell you what happened with that show. So MTV get at me, they like, we want you to put together a variety show, you can do whatever you want. I'm like, all right. That's when the Izzle Fizzle and all that shit was like popping, niggas was talking like that. I'm like, let me call my show the Doggy Fizzle Show. Cool, what you gonna do? I want it to be like sketch, funny, this shit, that shit. Let me create it, y'all get the fuck out the way. Had that shit bopping and popping. First season, niggas gave me like $15,000, right? Because they didn't believe. 15,000 wasn't shit, but it was a lot back then.
Right.
So nigga took it, right? So as soon as we get to like the last episode of season 1, this shit is popping. Everybody talking about it. Nigga, Doggy Fizzle was, niggas want to be on it. I got celebrities lining up to be on it. They tell me, we want to do season 2. We've already structured the deal with your whole team, your hairstylist, your security. Everybody got double the money. They was happy. Niggas was on the set, ready to work. I said, how much I get?
30,000.
No, your contract stays the same until season 3.
Who you talking
Boys,
to?
season 2, episode 1, everybody on my team in there, the hairstylists, they just all in the trailer. 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 4 p.m.
Tomorrow.
This nigga's not showing up.
Right.
I called MTV, y'all can eat a dick. Fuck, y'all got me fucked up. Fuck y'all and this show. Nigga, I don't need this show. Nigga, I'm Snoop Dogg. Fuck Doggy Fizzle. And walked away from it. 2 months later, the Chappelle show was on. That nigga was getting it in.
Oh, yeah.
And that's my homie.
Right.
Yeah.
So I go do his show.
Right.
Help him get his shit up.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because this is what we do. We're a brotherhood. I told you that.
We
Like,
out here.
we don't get mad at, who's next? It's Cud, let me go.
Let me go
Yeah.
forward with
You
him.
go show him something.
Fucking tell me.
Right.
We
Now.
Solid foundation.
Right. And
You
it-
thought.
And the music and the
Thought,
comedy is something y'all always blended, man. Like, speak to the skit. That's something that we don't really have in rap no more.
But see,
the skits.
Dr. Dre created that shit with the NWA era. They always had skits on they shit that was either funny, hard, or either something that connected to song. So when we got to the Chronic album, he noticed that we was funny as fuck.
Right.
So he was like, shit, we're gonna do the $25,000 pyramid. Warren G gonna do
Give
these.
my motherfucking $25.
Yeah, Warren G gonna do
Give my
these nuts.
motherfucking
Because that's
ticket
when
swap me.
we was
That's that
these
shit.
nuts started in Long Beach.
Right.
Don't get it fucked up.
Word.
On the east side of Long Beach, 1982, nigga, in junior high school.
Talk your shit.
Nigga, it started with one of the little homies, the twins, and a couple of other niggas that was funny. Nigga was like, hey man, the homie looking for you. Nigga said, who? Dun 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 dun. These nuts. They used to go like that.
nigga was a game show.
Oh my
You never hear that shit. You know
But
what
yeah, the skits was so legendary. I mean, even the skits at the beginning of the song, yeah, it's DJ Easy Dick coming back at you with another fat dick for you. And it's like, nigga, was that something that y'all implemented, or was that just one of them situations where niggas was just in the room kicking it like, hey, go in there and do some of that shit you do?
The DJ Easy Dick got created at my apartment in Culver City. See, I was living in Culver City, and we had like a phone that was like our little hotline. So we gave it out to all the females, and motherfuckers just used to call us like all the time. This is like when the Chronic was out. So when they call it, Ricky Harris would be answering like a radio station. This is radio station W Balls 187.4 FM on your dial. So we making tapes. Dre hear the tape. We need to put that shit on the album. Let me produce it. Everybody's got to hear this shit.
W balls, W balls, W balls.
See, bringing that component behind what he said. Shh. Yeah, that's radio. That was a dog pound.
He said, let me put a little sauce on it. That's what it is.
Produce it.
Snoop, you always. Hello, everybody. My name is Karlous Miller, and I just came to spread a little black love because I hope you having a good day, because this is a good day sent. That's black love. Since I love you so much, I want to give you my discount code, my personal discount code, and go and get 25% off. LOUS. Kind of look like love if you write it fast. But if you use my code, you'll get an additional 25% off if you go to the Good Day Sense website and buy you some of these dope ass candles. Man, that shit really do smell like black love though. Like after black people been holding hands with some cocoa butter on. That's love. Use my personal discount code so you can get you some of these nice ass candles. And have a good day with a Good Day Scent. 25% off, LOUS, black love, one of my favorites, because I love you. And you're black. Even if you're not black, the code still works. That's the beautiful part about it. It's crazy. I'll see you next time. Always throw some funny shit on there like, bitch, I'm gone. Which one
That's my shit.
Which one of you bitches like me?
You fuck with that?
Oh, that's in my top
Bitch, I'm
five.
gone is my
Bitch,
shit.
I'm gone. I can't breathe. I gotta go.
Oh, exactly.
I gotta
wanna be
call
around
the gas in the way I go.
Which one of you bitches like me?
Yeah, we the 9 Inch Dicks, cuz that's my group, my little alternative group, you know. And our album is coming soon.
You imagine audition? Yeah, my name is Chico B, and I'm here to audition to be a member of the 9 Inch Dicks.
Ladies, take him in the back, see if he qualifies.
Where you taking Death Row to? What's the future of Death Row?
Wow, great question. Well, we started off in the metaverse. We did about 40 million in the metaverse. Now we plan to go around the universe. I want to do Death Row India, Death Row Africa, Death Row Asia, Death Row
Tokyo?
Everything.
I just like how that
I
was
want to
said.
go global. I want to take it global. Global, because you got to look at it like this. That logo and that brand is so well known, it's so established that it's time to start letting other countries give it a shot at what they sound could be, because Death Row was just a small company with a big ass dream. And I feel like taking it to a country with some small artists with a big ass dream is gonna keep it growing.
Man, and speak to like, you know, your relationship with Suge, and you know, it's been up and down, but you know, you guys reconciled and made peace. Did that help with you making a decision of getting, or did you go to him and get his blessing, or did you feel like you needed to?
No, the decision I made to get Death Row was strictly my decision, no checking with nobody. It was strictly based off of me wanting my masters back to this record right here, and then eventually wanting everything that came with it because it was available and knowing that I could protect the legacy and put everything back in order. No, I didn't check with Suge Knight because he has no ownership in it.
Right.
With all due respect, I didn't feel like I needed his blessing.
Right.
I felt like what I'm doing is restoring his legacy as well. I feel like if anything, it should be good shit, Snoop.
Kudos, right.
It's in the right hands. Your heart is right, your spirit is right, and you part of the legs that built this shit. And just to keep things in order, I brought in Michael Harris, who's Harry O, as the COO.
Yeah.
So just to put the business back in the business because he's a brilliant business-minded man who understands certain levels of the business and how it can grow and how certain things need to be handled in certain aspects of the business. So we just pushing a great line of business, like black business, and not trying to have negative energy floating around it, or is he mad, or is it, no, man, this is business, man. When the other man had it, it wasn't a problem.
Right. So Snoop,
And he wasn't doing nothing with it.
right. I got to bring this up too, because you taking 5, 6, 7-year-old boys, and now you got Super Bowl champions and
And about
first
to have,
round
and
draft
about,
picks
and about
and
to have
shit.
a Heisman Trophy winner this year.
You been kicking ass. You been having them youngin' kick ass.
Man, just speak on the program, how you got that started, how you got the foundation. To, like I said, you got Super Bowl champions and
Yeah.
Heisman Trophy winners at this
That's
point.
my most prized possession is the Snoop Youth Football League. We started in 2005. It's an inner city youth program to help, you know, youth have a solution to some things to do. And it also helps ex-gang members become coaches and role models and mentors. And we've been doing such a great job with sending kids to high school to graduate for the first time, to college for the first time, to the NFL, and even to different ventures of life, not just sports, but life in general. I got some kids that are sheriffs and lawyers and Rhodes Scholars and dentists and things that you wouldn't even imagine that came out of my league. And it's beautiful to see it blossom and grow into what it is. And then in 2017, we created the Snoop Youth Special Stars, where we deal with kids with special needs and autism and handicaps.
Had to bring the football
Yeah,
league
we doing
up.
our thing, man. And like I said, we got a kid right now that goes to Ohio State, C.J. Stroud. He's, you know, top 5 right now in that Heisman running. And he played in my league, and he's one of the kids that we're very proud of, alongside with a lot of other kids that have done their thing and made us proud of them and their achievements. Whether they go to the next level or not, we just proud of the fact that they was able to follow their dreams and do some things and still call me coach to this day. That's like the best feeling in the world. Like Uncle Snoop is a great feeling when people say that, Uncle Snoop, what's up, Unc? But damn, that coach, that feels so much, that shit hit different.
What you think about what
All right,
Prime
Coach.
got going on down at Jackson State?
Jackson State?
Hell yeah.
Prime got some good shit going because what he's doing is he's bringing in the awareness to the HBCU and making it fun and friendly and making it, you know, available now. Because for many years it's been, you know, covered up. And there's a lot of talent that can be displayed there, a lot of opportunities, a lot of brotherhood, family, business, and just blackness.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, where I come from on the West, HBCUs don't get no run. They're not talked about, they're not pushed, they're
Ain't
not
nothing over
promoted,
there
they're
for
not
real.
offered, they're
Ain't
not
nothing
none of
over
that.
there.
One, right?
None.
There's none, yeah.
Zero.
Stop in the Midwest.
So it's like, who's
Lincoln.
coming from there to say, hey, y'all, come to a HBCU? But when you see a Deion Sanders making it look like it looked, the locker room popping every week, they winning, and oh man, I want to go there.
Yeah,
Man.
we saw it. We saw it. You
In
know,
the
we ain't
food
gonna
in
say
the
who
parking
didn't.
lot, Lord have mercy, man. The
Prime
parking
saw it.
lot,
He
that's
called me
restaurant food.
before he took the job down there.
Oh, yeah.
Talked for a long time. This was before he agreed to this shit. Because it was another school he was thinking about.
Yeah, but we saw the value in it before he went down there. Everybody
Hell
else,
yeah.
you know, we was down here arguing with Gilly the kid.
Oh, man,
nigga, that nigga got a penalty running down the sideline.
Man,
Man, listen, man, listen,
that
man.
nigga screamed
Running
me
for
down.
touchdown.
They not getting no fucking first over. He ain't gonna do nothing down Then this nigga get a
whole penalty running down the sideline.
See that, Gilly? See?
Don't do that.
They got tape on your ass, boy.
Be on your ass,
That
Gilly.
tape on mine, boy.
Hey, man.
I told you about that shit. Now that 500 I owe you from that Steelers-Eagles game, we're gonna just charge it to the game.
Yeah, man.
Put on your tab.
Man.
You still fuck with the man?
What?
Now, I seen you get mad.
Ask him.
I seen you get mad.
Ask him.
You know what's happening?
Ask him.
Nah, but I
man.
don't know what wrong with him. I need to be in a competition or some shit.
Nah,
Man, like a medic.
I don't know who he was playing that had him mad. It was this shit. Fuck this shit. Shit stupid as fuck. Man, look at this dumb man. Fuck this shit. I said, Snoop, I'd never play with Snoop, nigga. Break your controller.
Didn't I beat you though?
You did.
I said no more.
But then you ran away. I'm like, I'm texting this
He
nigga
think
to play.
I beat you.
Yeah, but I'm texting you to play. We was talking on the Xbox. Hey, DC, what's going on? You win, nigga. It's invisible now. What's going on,
I'm
man?
ready to play tonight.
Don't do it.
I said tonight.
Don't do it.
Coach.
All right, one more thing. What's up with the hood flicks?
What y'all want to be in?
Whatever. You know, babe.
Everything.
I told y'all about the Watch TV series. That's perfect for y'all. Yeah, but what I think we need though, I think we need some sort of movie where we can showcase all of these bad motherfuckers that's popping in the social media world that haven't been produced.
Facts.
Like, it's some great talent that's floating around. The way you guys have connected and came together, it's a lot of individuals out there like you guys used to be. You feel what I'm saying? They're not being produced, but they're making great content. Like, shit that's funny, where it's like, nigga be seeing it, be like, damn, that shit funny. If a nigga could just
opportunity.
Yeah, you
nigga
always
could
show love to
produce that
Ha Ha
shit.
Davis. You show a lot of love on your
how
social
that
media
nigga-
to him.
What's the nigga Eddie Murphy when he did Harlem Nights? When he took the best of the best, but he made them characters that fit they shit to where they could be the best.
Right.
Like, we need one of them. Well, all you funny motherfuckers and all you niggas that can act and doing all this shit and creating content was like, nigga, put the camera down. We need you to act on this one.
Right.
Man, I gotta ask you, like, how do you, or where do you find the parts of you that make you the type of nigga that you are with your status? Like, my mama passed away, you hit me, man. You gave me love when my mama died. Like, and it's like, this Snoop Dogg, but you reaching out like you know what I mean? Just a regular person. First time we met you, you walked up on me and Los like you knew us. It was like, nigga, how the fuck you know who we are? Like, what keep you in tune, not only to know who the younger generation is, but to let them know, like, hey, come here, I fuck with you.
I told you that's who I am. Told you if it's niggas I like, I'm running up on them. That's all I've always been. Like, I don't have no problem with, like, stop the car. I like that nigga. Let me tell that nigga what's up real quick.
Right.
What up, my nigga? Yeah, just like, what's happening, my nigga? I fuck with you. Like, when I just did this show with Kelly Clarkson, we did American Song Contest, right? So she brings this shit up. I had forgot. She was like, do you remember the first time you met me? I'm like, damn, I hate when motherfuckers ask that shit. I be remembering everything but that. Right. No, I don't. Tell me.
Right.
She's like, I was walking at an award show and you said, hey, Kelly Clarkson, it's Snoop Dogg and I fuck with you. And I said, damn, I did say that. She said, that's the first time I met you. I'm like, so that's how I am. Like, if I...
Shit, the first time we met you, walked up on me and Los. Where was we at, Los? LA at the BET Awards. We was doing some wild and out shit. You walked up like, hey, nigga, you two niggas ain't somewhere rapping. We was like, nigga, is you Snoop Dogg talking like that? It's crazy.
Y'all
man.
niggas hard though, cause that old school shit y'all was doing, that shit was so... Remember, I told you I'm first generation.
Right.
Not first generation rapper, but I heard rap when it first came out.
Right.
So it's like y'all was so close to that. The way y'all, the style, the cadence, the way y'all was just fucking each other up and back and forth, that's battle rap. Like, right now.
Go to that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, battle rap, and I respect that, so fuck it.
Appreciate it.
That's love, man.
Sorry for respecting it.
I mean, no, I'm just saying, this love, it's just surprising, it's shocking, and it's something that, you know, you don't see a lot of people of your status. Well, you don't really even get to run into people of your status like that, but when you do, they don't embrace you like that. Like, you one of the people that made us feel comfortable, all of us. You know what I mean? You just say you playing Madden with Fly, texting them like, nigga, that's 10 years ago, nigga would have been like, hey man, one day Snoop Dogg gonna be texting your phone. You're like, get the fuck out my face. Right. You know what I mean? But that's you know, that's one of the best parts about you, man. Thank you.
Man, we people. My mama's to blame, man. My mother, I come from an era where my mother used to be like, get your ass outside and go play. Right. Go outside. So where I come from, it was a bunch of kids and a bunch of shit. So you had to mix and mingle and learn how to move around and build relationships and, you know what I'm saying, learn how to be cool with motherfuckers or either be a down-ass nigga that just fuck niggas up. And I didn't want to be that nigga. I'm just the cool nigga. So I translated that into who I am as a grown man.
Legend.
Thank you,
Icon. We appreciate
Hey man,
you.
since you hold up, I got one more thing to say, cause it's like we seen you have a whole career, and we seen you turn, like you said, into a businessman. You seen you sell all kind of shit, like one of the kings of marketing, bro. What kind of advice would you give to the next generation that got the access to the internet to build? How would they build an empire with all this shit?
You gotta have something that's worth buying first. You know, so build your brand up to where you ain't selling nothing. It's selling itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the cold part about what I do. I don't sell nothing. The brand do.
Hey, man, I got one last question. Where can I get them glasses from, nigga? I need those. Where are those?
Here, nigga.
Oh, nigga, you serious, man?
Them bitch, he called. We got a shadow.
Oh, no problem. You wanna see what they look like on?
Oh, the Walk of Fame. That was special, cause my mama was there, my daddy was there, Warren G was there, Dr. Dre was there, nigga Quincy Jones was there, and the nigga that was there that just fucked me up the most, nigga Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, nigga.
What?
Nigga, the captain was there, nigga. So, I'm just looking around, right? And I'm like, damn, I must have done a whole lot, cuz for Quincy Jones, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and motherfucking Dr. Dre to be here. So I'm like, I ain't even got no speech, cuz. I'm up here just looking at shit like, damn, everybody talking and saying cool shit, Dre reading this shit, niggas is reading this shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna do? I get up there, cuz, and I look at my mama, and I just come up with some shit like, shit, I wanna thank me.
That shit real, bro.
Last one, Snoop, talk about your love with the Lakers.
Ooh, that's rough, cat. You gonna make that the last question, nigga?
You got it on.
You mean that?
You got it on.
Deal?
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Yeah.
It's 82 games in the season, cuz.
It's all good.
Don't trip. We're gonna be all right. Look, I'm a diehard, man. Like, one thing about me, I bleed purple and gold, man. Magic Johnson is my friend, man. You know what I'm saying? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is my friend, man.
Right.
I sit down and chop it up with these brothers, man. Like, these are my childhood idols. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know them and I can holler at them. So it's like, when we have a bad season, it's okay, because we had so many good seasons.
Right.
And this championship trophy I got on my arm, if you notice it, see that KB down there? That's for Kobe, cuz. That's I'm walking around with that spirit in my arm. And then on this side, I got my left hand man, Nate Dogg, with me. You know what I'm saying? So we good.
Now, you know it wouldn't be right if we didn't bring some goddamn hip-hop artifacts through here.
Y'all got some artifacts?
Oh, my man, Newface got all the artifacts.
all the
Blueface,
shit.
bring something while I roll up this last blunt for the highway.
One more thing to that Super Bowl
Oh, Super Bowl?
in the
Crazy.
city.
If you see I blaze up something before I came
I
out.
saw that shit, bro. Come on, man. That's what I thought you was gonna say when you said the craziest place you smoked was the top.
Lay them out, Newface.
The White House bigger than the
Yeah.
No cap.
With the Super Bowl.
was the case.
Nigga, what?
Nigga, look at this VHS
Nigga,
tape.
who got a VCR?
This is a special one. This is Doggy style, but this is
The doggy style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the real
I
one.
said that at my house, nigga.
What?
Nigga, what?
Yeah, I watched it in mine.
We got Snoop right there.
Me in the game?
Snoop right there.
That's G shit.
Snoop right there.
No, we good, cuz. No, don't rush the clock. We good.
We still going.
Yeah, take your time, cuz. Don't go fast. I can't read that fast.
We still going.
You got a lot, man.
I've been on the Source magazine that many times.
Yeah.
Snoop right there.
1, 2,
Bro, look like it's Snoop
Still
magazine.
blaze.
5, 6.
Damn.
We got the
You got more.
I did say what I said on that song, I'm living my best life. I've been on so many different stages. I've been on 100.
That's the legendary.
Yeah.
For that only be 7 months, I don't think people know that was.
You spoke about that.
Bad news travels fast.
Nah. Talk about Lil half dead put his dick on her head. Caught the tape. You know.
Papa, he got a little half dead shit in there.
East side is right there.
Yeah, that's that doggy style.
Oh, Snoop face got it all,
Murder
but
was the case, the cassette.
Nigga, you got everything, nigga. You sitting on about $1 million, nigga.
That man got a Santa Claus
He took it off streaming, so I can use it on my.
Hey, my nigga, it's coming back.
We got.
But see, I'm gonna let you get your money before I pull it back up, though.
We got Dogg style.
See, I like this shit. Niggas be having me signing album covers. I like that. Now, you got Soulja Slim shit?
yeah.
I'm on that album, cuz.
The last meal.
Damn,
That
boy.
was the cuz.
Nipsey signed cassette.
I ain't never seen him have that much of nobody shit.
Which one you want me to sign, cuz?
The LBC.
I need to sign some of that shit, cuz. That shit
What
G.
you want? $1 bill. And then this.
This nigga got some Snoop Dogg stripper money, cuz. Where'd you get that book from?
It's called Hip Hop Immortals. It's already been signed by Chubb Rock, Houdini, Ice-T signed that already. That's a cop.
Oh, I gotta sign that, cuz. That's G shit. This nigga done pulled out motherfucking dinosaur bones. I appreciate you, cuz. I appreciate you, G.
Jesus Christ.
That shit crazy.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, thank you, cuz.
That's for you.
We're gonna be all right.
Some buffs.
We sorry as a motherfucker this year, too. We're gonna be all right.
There's some buffs for you, my G.
Thank you, cuz. See? A pair
See how they come back?
Look at that. That's love right there, man. That's
Gave me some
crazy.
Detroit glasses, nigga.
Yeah, the buffs all the
What
way.
up, though?
Yeah, what up, though?
They gave me some what up, though.
You gotta love that.
Yeah, this is when I was in Detroit. You understand me working at McDonald's. Oh, Young Eggs. That's what they used to call me, Young Eggs.
You worked at
I
McDonald's?
crack an egg with one hand, nigga, like this. Check it.
That's crazy, man.
Young Eggs, nigga, that's what they call me.
Hey man, it's been another legendary day here in the trap. Snoop Dogg, 85 South. We out of here, man.
You got some major things to run.
Come on, cuz. Niggas know I don't go out, cuz. When I'm out on the movie set, I don't do no going out, cuz. But I made it a must to pull up on y'all.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you. You